Friends, Brian here for Yes You Can Play Guitar, and I am going to do a request for a reaction. This is for a good buddy of mine across the pond, my good friend, Endless Rage, Cozy Twatter. He goes by multiple names, but he's a good friend, and he's really thrown some interesting requests at me. Plus, he's a Patreon, and you guys know I love my Patreons. Okay, so this one is REN, High REN, by REN. Never seen it, never heard of it, know nothing about it. Let's go. I can tell you already, I can already sympathize with this guy. I've had days like that. Not wearing a pig mask or whatever, but, you know, being in the weird clothes, it looks like we're at a psychiatric institute of some sort. I've had my days where I felt like sitting down like that with a guitar. Sometimes without a guitar, too. Okay, so I'm going to stop this here just for 1 second. Trying to let it breathe. Samson Ironman, I'm letting it breathe. Okay, so first and foremost, he's using a classical guitar with a cutaway. Very interesting. They have the wider neck. They tend to really react to humidity. And if you've ever worked in a music store and you've had someone bring it in saying, can you put some strings on this or restring this? Not fun. So obviously, I think Mark threw this at me because this guy is very interesting. Kind of has his own style, you know, doing the classical finger picking thing. It's very interesting to watch. You know, we've done many videos on Elite Bata. This guy's very interesting. And then he goes into what almost seems like yodeling. For a lot of people that don't know, they might be like, this is weird. What is this? He's actually musically very brilliant. I've already picked up on this very quickly. So let's carry on.
Hi there, Ren. It's been a little while. Did you miss me? You thought you buried me, didn't you? Risky. Cause I always come back. Deep down, you know that. Deep down, you know I'm always in periphery. Ren, on your pleased to see me. It's been weeks since we spoke, bro. I know you need me. You're the sheep, I'm the shepherd. Not your place to lead me. Not your place to be biting off the hand that feeds me. Hi, Ren. I've been taking some time to be distant. I've been taking some time to be still. I've been taking some time to be by myself since my therapist told me I'm ill. And I've been making some progress lately, and I've learned some new coping skills. So I haven't really needed you much, man. I think we need to just step back and chill. Ren, you sound more insane than I do. You think that those doctors are really there to guide you? Been through this a million times. Your civilian mind is so perfect to always being lied to. Okay, take another pill, boy. Drown yourself in the sound of white noise. Follow this 10-step program, rejoice. All your problems will be gone. Fucking dumb boy. Nah, mate, this time is different, man. Trust me. I feel like things might be falling in place. And my music's been kinda doing bits too. Like I actually might do something great. And when I'm gone, maybe I'll be remembered for doing something special with myself. That's why I don't think that we should talk, man. Cause when you're with me, it never seems to help. You think that you can amputate me? I am you, you are me, you are I am we are one. Split in two, that makes one. So you see, you gotta kill you if you wanna kill me. I'm not leftover dinner, I'm not scrap.
So a lot of people wouldn't get this. I happen to get it, okay? And I want to tell you guys something. Number one, he's musically brilliant. Plus, when he's doing this back and forth, talking to himself, he's keeping time, really good time through this. Again, you know, we could talk a lot about mental illness, personality disorders, all that other stuff. This isn't the time, place, or possibly the forum for that. But obviously, I often say the really good artists, they can convey the angst or convey the feelings of what they're feeling when they're performing the song. Obviously, I don't know about his history, about his mental history or anything, but he's conveying that he's going through some angst, some issues, and he's trying to communicate with himself. So actually, I'm looking at this guy musically. He is extremely brilliant. Not everyone out there might not pick up on that, but he is. He's extremely brilliant. Plus, English, as soon as I hear an English accent, I always try and think, I compare them to the accents of each member of Genesis, and I try and figure out what part of the country are they from. One of my favorite movies is Clockwork Orange, I've got the pain in me Gulliver, Mum!
Raps on the side, oh your music is thriving. Delusional guy, where's your top 10 hit? Where's your interview with Oprah? Wow, your Grammys ran nowhere.
Yeah, but my music's not commercial like that. I never chase numbers, statistics or stats. I never write hooks for the radio, they never even play me, so why would I concern myself with that? But my music is really connecting, and the people who find it respect it. And for me that's enough, cause this life's been tough, so it gives me a purpose I can rest in.
Man, you sound so pretentious. Ren, your music is so self-centered. No one wants to hear another song about how much you hate yourself. Trust me. You should be so lucky, having me inside you to guide you, remind you, to manage expectations, provide you perspective. That thing you neglected, I get it. You wanna be a big deal, next Jimi Hendrix, forget it.
Man, it's not like that.
Man, it's just like that, I'm inside you, you twat.
No, it's not, man, you're wrong. When I write, I belong.
Let me break the fourth wall by acknowledging this song. Ren sits down, has a stroke of...
So this is absolutely amazing. So to me, it sounds like he's conveying the stress of being in the music industry, what people perceive, what success is, what expectations are, how things should be. And he's like, no, man, I'm not about that. Like, this is really, really brilliant. Mark, thank you for sending this to me. This is amazing.
Genius. He wants to write a song that was not done previous. A battle with the subconscious. Eminem did it.
Played on guitar.
Plan B did it.
Man, you're not original, you criminal rip-off artist. The pinnacle of your success is stealing other people's material.
Ren, mate, we've heard it all before.
She sells seashells on the seashore. Fuck you, I don't need you, I don't need to hear this. Cause I'm fine by myself, I'm a genius. And I will be great, and I will make waves. And I'll shake up the whole world beneath us.
That's right, speak your truth, your fucking God complex leaks out of you. It's refreshing to ask for you, say it instead of downplay it.
Music is all about the creative process, and if people can find something to relate to within that, then that's just a bonus. Fuck you, I'ma fucking kill you, Ren.
Well, fucking kill me then, let's fucking have you, Ren.
I'ma do it, watch me prove it. Who are you to down my music? Cause I call the shots, I choose if you die. Yeah, I call the shots and so I choose who survives. I'll tie you up in knots when I lock you inside.
Newsflash, I was created at the dawn of creation. I am temptation. I am the snake in Eden. I am the reason for treason. Beheading all kings, I am sin, with no rhyme or reason. Son of the morning, Lucifer, Antichrist, father of lies. Mustopheles, truth in a blender, deceitful pretender, the banished avenger, the righteous surrender. When standing in front of my solar eclipse, my name is stitched to your lips. So you see, I won't bow to the will of a mortal. Feeble and normal, you wanna kill me? I'm eternal immortal. I live in every decision that catalyzes chaos, that causes division. I live inside death, the beginning of ends. I am you, you are me, I am you, Ren.
Hi, Ren. I've been taking some time to be distant. I've been taking some time to be still. I've been taking some time to be by myself, and I've spent half my life ill. But just as sure as the tide starts turning, just as sure as the night has dawned, just as sure as the rainfall soon runs dry when you stand in an eye of a storm. I was made to be tested and twisted. I was made to be broken and beat. I was made by his hand, it's all part of his plan that I stand on my own 2 feet. And you know me, my will is eternal. And you know me, you've met me before. Face to face with a beast, I will rise from the east and I'll settle on the ocean floor. And I go by many names also. Some people know me as hope. Some people know me as the voice that you hear when you loosen the noose on the rope. And you know how I know that I'll prosper? Cause I stand here beside you today. I have stood in the flames that cremated my brain, and I didn't once flinch or shake. So coward the man I've become,
When I sing from the top of my lungs, that I won't retire, I'll stand in your fire, inspire that make to be strong. And when I am gone, I will rise in the music that I left behind. Ferocious, persistent, immortal like you, we're a climate different side.
When I was 17 years old, I shouted out into an empty room, into a blank canvas that I would defeat the forces of evil. And for the next 10 years of my life, I suffered the consequences, with autoimmunity, illness, and psychosis. As I got older, I realized there were no real winners and there were no real losers in psychological warfare, but there were victims and there were students. It wasn't David versus Goliath. It was a pendulum, eternally swaying from the dark to the light. And the more intensely that the light shone, the darker the shadow it cast. It was never really a battle for me to win. It was an eternal dance. And like a dance, the more rigid I became, the harder it got. The more I cursed my clumsy footsteps, the more I struggled. So I got older, and I learned to relax, and I learned to soften, and that dance got easier. It is this eternal dance that separates human beings from angels, from demons, from gods. And I must not forget, we must not forget, that we are human beings.
Wow. Okay, so I'm going to tell you guys, with complete honesty, I'm going to be 50 years old this year. And I think sometimes with age comes perhaps more wisdom. I'm a different person. I used to really have that bull in a china shop mentality when I was younger. I honestly don't think if someone presented this to me 10 years ago, I don't know, but 15 years ago, 20 years ago, I don't think I would have gotten through all of this. But you know what? I'm old enough now to take a step back, really have an open mind and watch and go, this guy is musically brilliant. Obviously, he got into some really heavy stuff there. And as I said, this probably isn't the right channel and forum to get into talking about mental illnesses and personality disorders, but they are out there and people do struggle every day. They have their own battles. But I would really be interested to see if he could pull that off live. That was really, really amazing. And what a way to try and get his message across. 4.1 million views. I'm almost speechless. That was really, really incredible. That was very different. Wow. He obviously has gone through a lot, and he is dealing with some psychological issues, but this is, again, it's music. He's trying to convey how he's feeling and his thoughts. And some of the best musicians in the world are the ones that really make you believe what they're telling you. And I got very into this, and I was like, wow, like this guy's really going through a lot of angst and emotional and mental pain. And he's trying to convey messages. And that was amazing. I have to thank you. You've always had great suggestions. And this, I never, ever would have heard of this if you never would have requested this. I remember the first time you sent it to me, I clicked on the link and the link wasn't working for some reason, and I really appreciate you messaging me the other day and sending this to me, this new link. So that was incredible. Amazing. What do you guys think? Comment below. Remember, click like and subscribe. And if you want, check out my Patreon. There's lots of reactions there that you're not going to see on YouTube. Remember, guys, practice hard, practice smart, and no excuses. We'll see you soon.